Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari.
Snowman,
You failed
it's
to
a pleasure
update
to
the
see
title.
you.
Fix it.
Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart! I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? How the hell? My God. My God. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
Welcome, Funky Sunya.
Whoa!
Pull up a chair.
Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mark. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! Backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart! I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know,
hello. I know
Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs.
Fancy seeing you here.
I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? How the hell? I just realized I should probably add like reverb to the dodgeball just to make it more intense. Go, ow. Hello! In order of check-ins, hello Snow, hello Somya, hello Door. To everybody else, hi. You too good for check-ins? You think you're special? Think you don't need a check-in? Huh? Huh? Hi. Hello! Today we are checking out Dracomar. The dev sent me a key. It's a platformer game. It looks cute. I don't know much more than that. I know there's a slide. I meant to play this game ages ago, and life became life, and it confused me. But we're here. We're playing Dracomar. New game, 3rd slot. Let's go. Ooh. Welcome to Dracomar. Oh, we got voices.
Land with an ancient
Hey, Mello.
dragons, magic mountains, and lots of bread with tomato. Perhaps the most special thing
no,
in
it's
this
Italy.
world is the Kuroki flower, the source of energy that connects everything. The people of Dracomar have always lived in peace and harmony.
I'm concerned about the person on the
Since
right.
the sunken island of Draclantis has emerged, things
Sorry,
have become
Draclantis.
much more complicated. The evil King Crad has captured Kuroki to
Why is he
absorb her
evil?
energy and create the dreaded Moki balls. And with them, he's
Is his name
transforming the cute
Crad
Mokis
because it's
into
Drac
terrible
backwards?
Mokis.
And then
Who
Drac
would be
is
brave
probably
enough to
short
stop
for
the
Draconic.
evil King Crad?
I've predicted everything. We get to pick. Choose your character. Cal, you? Fuck. I'm sorry. Or Esperta. Listen. The desire to choose B-dubs here is high, but I think my captions might have a time. I think my captions might have a time. I get you with the Esperna, with the kind of Nabbit look going on, but I think I'm gonna choose Caillou because I approve strongly of the mismatched socks. Mismatched socks speak to me. Doo-doo. Oh! Okay. And then we can change any time. Okay. That's a shortcut to something later. I can run in the overworld. Okay, we can jump in the overworld. Can't go anywhere there, so we're just going to the first level. The trouble begins in Girolia. Play level. Yes. Nice door. I may be taking tomorrow and possibly Sunday off, depending on how things go, or at least hours might get weird. Cleo's doing a marathon stream, a subathon, and I think mentally knowing my numbers will be really down from that probably might be good for me to not do those. So we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I will probably do extra long streams during TwitchCon and whatnot, though, which is at the end of the month. The trouble begins in Girolia. Left bumper. What does that do? Left bumper for camera? Like, that is center camera. But it only works when I'm not... Huh. So, just to be clear, I'm pressing left bumper right now. It's not doing anything. It only does it when I'm not moving, which is a bit of a weird choice. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Got it. We got a little attack move going on. We can go down here. Anything? Nope. Nothing under the ramp? How dare... Oh. Where'd you come from? Aw! That's cute. Okay. I appreciate the little touches here.
Hello? Is anyone there? King Crad has captured Kuroki. Our world will not last without its energy source. We need help. Follow the path to reach the village.
You sure? I'll get there eventually. La Barça... Zika? Woo! I fell in the water. Did I lose everything? No, the stars are still collected. Okay. I needed to check this boat out here first. I knew it! Okay. Oh, I could hit it to find out what it meant. Yeah, what's it? I need to see what it says. Like this one, yeah. No obstacle can resist a spin. Got it, except for the ones that can. And then you can reset the camera. You can set the camera to automatically do this in accessibility. Oh. Yeah, I want that. Setting, accessibility, auto recenter, yes. Hello? Oh, is it just a progressive over time thing? It doesn't feel like it's recentering. Oh, I was stuck. But yeah, shouldn't it be recentering right now? Oh, there we go. Wow. May want to speed that up. May want to speed that up. Do. Okay. Okay. We're experiencing things. Oh, big star. Okay. Okay, we can grab ledges that have the planks along the side. Got it. Thank you. Snow, this bunny character is how I picture you. I just need you to know that. That's how you look in my head. Whoop. There we go. Up here. Find more things. There's another one over there. Ooh. Okay. Go there. Hey, boy. Oh, we're in town.
Hello, my name is Khalil. We have to prevent a disaster. How can I help?
Hello. My name is Petra. I am the master builder of Drakamar. You're just in time, but you have to hurry. King Krad has absorbed the energy of Kuroki and converted it into negative energy.
Okay.
Transforming the Okis into Mokis and destroying all the connections between the islands.
Understood. I'll take care of it. How will we move from one place to another without bridges?
Don't worry. I'm building a device to recover Kuroki's energy and rebuild the bridges again. But wait a minute. Iko, where have you been?
This is quite the voice acting.
I see. He has
The
decided
pacing
to join
feels
you.
odd.
Iko is a very special Oki who often works with us. You can carry him inside your glove and ask him for help whenever you need it. And now, hurry up! Follow the path to the tunnel and cross the mountain. We have to stop
The
this
design,
madness.
the designs of the character is really interesting, though. I'm appreciating the strangely shaped characters. I think there's a lot of charm in that. Sorry. Hey, it's you.
It makes me sad to see Kuroki's power fallen into those lizards' hands. I hope we can rescue her soon. Together we will make it. I'm not sure. I feel Kuroki becoming weaker and distant. We have to hurry.
Wait, why did you get angry?
It makes me sad.
Okay, no, you just have that up there both times. Okay. I feel like there should be more conversation with that being there. Like, it feels like it's important to talk, but it's not. Okay. We're gonna learn how to pronounce your name.
Have you found any Okies?
Oh, that was not the voice I expected. Okay.
Yes, some of them.
I found some of them locked in cages, but I released them.
With the Oki's and Kuroki's energy, we will rebuild everything. You'll see.
Like, it's not a English-based, like, the devs aren't English-speaking. It is definitely a translation. But the voice acting feels stiff. Hey, Rose. Which isn't bad. I don't think voice acting is going to be a huge part of this, but... Trail markers. Ooh, ooh. I triggered the calling. Can we do that again? Where is it? There's a spot in there. Wait. I love the dithering for the character, but yeah, you can see everything disappears for a second when I do that. I'm sorry. Cool, there's there's like cosmetic unlocks, but this checkpoint, that is a checkpoint. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ba-ba-da-boo-boo. Honestly, there's good use of some techniques here. Like they rounded the edge of their platforms a little bit. You see how that's not a perfectly straight up and down? It allows them to layer things, and then the sections have very subtle height differences that they don't really affect anything. But in order for them to layer things as cleanly as they did, they basically just made a bunch of sections with little rounded edges, and then they will all clip into each other. That is a wall, apparently. Okay. We are very... I think what we're dealing with right now is like 6-year-old's platformer.
Oh no! King Krad has blocked the tunnel. You will have to find another way.
6, 7-year-old platformer, which is fine. Again, I want to be clear, I'm not complaining on that. Though I think one thing I am noticing on this, and this is... Ooh. One thing I am noticing on this, that I do think needs acknowledged with this, if that's the target audience for this game, which I don't know what the target audience is specifically, but if that's the target audience for the game, the checkpoints need to be a lot more common than they are. Or do away with checkpoints entirely and just, like, if I die, teleport me back to, like, the center of the path, like, part of the path, because this path appears to go the whole way. Just put me to the closest path point on that side, maybe. Okay, we've got secret collectibles. I've done this twice now. I wonder if I missed one of the secrets, or if they pop up in order. Mokies! Okay. Oh, I just have to... Okay, I hit them once, and then... Okay. Three times! Thank you for teaching me how to sprint. I've been doing it. I think I killed that one.
Remember to collect the negative energy in the form of Moki balls. When we transform them into Kuroki energy, they will help us rebuild the bridges.
Okay. I want to be clear. I want to be clear here. I don't say these critiques to be mean when I mention them. But there are some things that I say them because I do want to see games do well. I think we need to reassess where some of the hitboxes are. As a genuine, like, this really needs adjusted, because this is... Put it where the fence is. Keep this along the fence and where the cliffside is. This doesn't need an invisible wall. Like, this doesn't need an invisible wall at all. And I understand, like, maybe down there in the bottom right having one, or just connect the fence the whole way, but... I feel like I'm just being randomly restricted. And again, I know this is more kid-targeted, but, like, certain bits of this just... For me to so easily run into it means kids are gonna run into it, and... yeah. Whoa! Maybe don't make that a thing. I'm sorry. How many legs do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Wait. You have 6, 7, 8 legs? Okay. But no, I shouldn't be running. Like, she should not be able to be run up.
Damn dragons have stolen my pup.
Castañera. Spanish?
Are you sure? Why would they need a pot?
They will have to eat at some point, right? The tastiest chestnuts in Dracomar are prepared in my pot.
Okay. But no, I'm not saying this to be mean at all, but like... If I were a kid who wasn't good with a controller, and I wanted to talk to this person, I am going to launch myself over that edge. You know what? I'm going to do it for the sake of example. I'm going to hold down run, because kids are going to run. I'm going to go towards her. I'm going to try to talk. That's a... What was the message door? I can change it, or if it bothered you, just to know that it was there. I can, like, double check and consider taking it out. And you're allowed to claim it twice. You can claim it 500 times in a row.
These damn dragons. They will
But yeah, she should be a cylinder, or whatever she is I shouldn't be able to run up her. Why did that freak you out? Just out of curiosity. It wasn't meant in a romantic way, if that helps. The implication wasn't to be romantic on that one. Whee! Ooh, I didn't know we had a roll. Okay. What does it do if I... Okay, so if I end up rolling and it stops in the middle. What if I go... Yeah, so it auto rolls if you're stuck. That's good. Do I die if I fall in the water there? Ah. I was gonna say, that was a really hard, like a really close jump. I'll consider editing the text on it to make it sound a little less weird. Door. Whoa, wait. Do that again? What happened there? I must have just caught that at a weird angle. Huh. Interesting, Kate. Okay, we've hit hazard territory. Now, are those gone? Yeah. I hope those aren't, like, required things to collect. Because... yeah, I'm losing a lot of them. They're just falling off the side. I think what should happen in a lot of games, when the currency falls off the map, when it would be told to despawn, it'll just cling to the player. So I think maybe those orbs should be magnetized to the player just on a timer that they'll automatically go there, right? Like they aren't. It isn't bad that they're doing that, but I think like having a currency that flies off the enemy magnetized would probably be for the best. I do like the preview of the secret area. That's good to see right there. Okay. What's down here? It's the required way to go, and then we go up. That is a log. With a face. Hello? What? Okay. I don't know why I did that. I don't like going... Okay, I want to be clear with this again, because this is something I think will come up with the way I do these, because normally it's not this much of a kind of shock moment. I want to be clear. Nothing going on in this game is bad. It all just feels like it's not done yet. Right? And I think that's an important note. Like, that currency's gone to me. It's just gone. It flew off the map. At no fault of my own. This appears to be a kid-targeted game. As far as I can tell, this is a platformer targeted towards younger kids. Not meant to be too difficult. I think the checkpoints might be a little too sparse for that. Or it should be that when I fall off, it should just put me closer rather than too far. There's just like a lot of things that I think it needs. It's gonna need a lot of updates right now is how I'm feeling. None of it is to say it's bad. I think it just is going to need a lot of updates. And I'm only 20 minutes in. What? Wait. Okay. Yeah. There were some reviews on this that I was already kind of glancing at. People saying that the character needs to move faster, things like that. I don't think I agree. I think the movement speed is good. I think the movement speed is fine here. If the target audience isn't me. I feel like me being here is kind of the weird spot. Hey, Elusive. I do like that I can run into the springboards. Ow. I don't like that I lose my currency. That was I not able to grab that at all? When I drop the stars, am I not able to get them at all? Because that may be another, like, hit me. Okay, I drop stars. Yeah, I'm not allowed to get them. Those stars are gone. So that I think is also an issue. If I'm not allowed to pick those up, they need to fade immediately. They need to just launch away from me and be gone. Because them landing next to me creates this situation where I just lost all of their points and they're dead. They need to respawn. With the premise of this, they need to respawn up here because they're just dead. But there's a lot of like weird moments in here. Like I feel like that was more of a Sonic Ring scenario, right? Where I should have been able to pick those up after they got knocked out of me. Whether I like it or not, we are gonna hit high critique mode. Because I am liking what we're seeing here. I do think this game has a lot of promise, but it's going to have to act on everything, and I think that's where... What is that? Okay, so there's a secret per level. Oh, okay. Okay. I do like the moveset. It's very polite for what it's doing, but Kami Doranda and Plaja. I don't know what either of that means. What does that mean? Like... I'm so confused. We didn't scale the unlocks. We didn't scale... Like, nothing's been scaled. We're just there. Why were there 3 in that one? Again, to be clear, not complaining. Just a little lost. Like, again, I don't understand why the drop currency isn't an auto-collect. The stars I get. I'm cool with the stars. I don't understand why the drop currency from the enemies doesn't auto-collect, especially when it falls off the map. Do you control the movement of the camera? Okay, so I control the camera a bit, but if I wait like 5 seconds, it then goes back. So I do control it, but only to a point. I turned the accessibility on for it to go back to default, but like if I go here and I do this, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait, then it goes back. And that's with accessibility on to have it do the camera. Otherwise, I'm doing the camera myself. Okay. Okay. Like, I think one of the things right now with how things are going, it just doesn't feel like... Does that go right back to where I am? It looks like it goes this way and then I end up back over here. Because I did go the wrong way here, right? This is a secret area? Yeah, I'm supposed to go this way. Which then gives me a choice. Okay, yeah, so we're going the other way. Whoop. And then here it takes the camera. Whee! Oh, we're just, okay. Gravity doesn't matter. Okay. Mini boss fight? That goes over there, and then this goes down. And goes back where I came from? Huh. Well, I was right about it going back here. Is this just a mini... Where am I? Okay, I know where I am now. Okay, so we can go this way. This sends me back, and then I can go down. That is a secret boss fight that I wouldn't normally hit. I just wasn't sure. It felt like a dead end. It felt like there was something more there. Hey, Raxon. Raxon, we're in critique mode. I've entered a game I don't think I can play without critiquing. Okay, so we go there, and now we go this way. Ow. Why was that brutal? Nothing bad's happened. This game just has a very strange difficulty curve going on. It is a very peculiar game. Okay. At least there's infinite lives. The thing about this, Raxon, though, this difficulty, this game, outside of this section, feels like it's meant for, like, 7-year-olds, which isn't bad, but why am I having this difficulty level when it also feels like it's meant for young kids? Wait, do I have to travel back now? No, okay. I'm so confused by so many things. Visually, the game looks pretty good. The gameplay is a good foundation. It just doesn't feel done. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, a lot of things just don't quite feel done. Which, if that's the case, that's fine. Like, even from a character design standpoint, like, I love her model. I love the glove bases, right? Like, those are the base of the gloves. I assume it's meant to be the base of the gloves, and they're flared out, but there's no shading that shows they're flared out. I can't tell if they're bracelets or if they're gloves. And it's like little things like that. Like, everything's close. It just needs this little bit more. I don't know what's going on at any given point. Okay, so I could go down there. That allows me back up. There's an area there. This takes me to the door, though. Okay, I have to hit both. So that's fine. It is very cute. It is very cute. There is a lot of promise here. We're just not getting everything. Like, one of the big things that's been bugging me from a gameplay standpoint. You say go left, but this says go forward. I'm going forward. That's been bugging me from a gameplay standpoint is I keep knocking enemies into the void. When I knock them into the void, they drop currency. Right, like when I drop them into the void, they drop currency. And if they drop currency, I should be able to collect said currency. Even if they fall into the void. I also can't pick up the stars when I get hit. Like the stars that are dropping, I can't pick them up. Okay. My bracelet normally lights up. Yeah, like, they feel like I should be... Like, I get that. I'm losing some currency when I get hit. I get that that's the point of it, right? But they look like I should be able to pick them up. And that's where I'm fathered. They have this, they pop out of me like Sonic rings, right? And Sonic rings you can pick up because they hit the terrain. These hit the terrain, but I can't pick them up. Which feels like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, see, here's my point. That is a currency there, the purple orbs. Oh, they faded. So they faded away. Rather than fading away, currency that drops from enemies in a game like this should just cling to me, right? Oh, thank you, Elusive.
Elusivity's just gifted 5 packs to the community.
Like a currency like that one that's dropping from enemies, it's not the stars that are there to collect over there, which I understand those not pinging to me, but the ones that are like the purple orbs, you would expect that to go to me. And they don't. They just fade out, which is a real problem because I'm often hitting an enemy and it'll launch into the void. It'll launch into the water, it'll launch off a ledge, and there's no chance for me to collect the currency because it just despawns off the map. It doesn't warp to me on despawn. So there's like little things that just don't feel good, or they feel like I'm being punished in what is designed to feel like a kid game. I've also like jumped off a ledge and like got stuck on like 4 or 5 times now. Actually, I think we're officially on 3 times I've got stuck on a ledge. That one I will accept was my fault. However, what? What is this? Just currency? Bunch of it? Oh yeah, see, now look. It flew away. And then some of it flew off the side. That's what I'm talking about. It flew off the side. I just lost bonus currency. I feel like I feel like I'm being punished for something that shouldn't be a punishment. I need to go that, okay. I don't know what this means. What does Kami Duranda mean? It's not, the signs aren't translated. I don't know what some of them mean. The player's dialogue is all re-recorded and done, but I don't know that one. Crown button? Well, so usually, while I do agree that having that magnet stuff is good, typically what it is a lot of like collectibles from enemies in games. Rather than it be a magnet, the way they're designed is that basically the item has a time frame. It launches out of the object from when you kill them, and then it just waits like 2 seconds, and then it tells them, okay, jump towards the player. That's just what they do. Like, straight up. It's not even a magnet. It's just like, this item has existed this long, go to the player. And that's just what it should do from the void, from all of that. By the way, everybody, do go claim those Streamloots packs that Elusive was kind enough to gift. I also missed entirely what was going on there. I'm just going to sit here for a second. Sorry, if I face this way, will the camera do it on its own? Oh, not quite. Maybe here? There it is. It's like, I understand why it's doing that. It's calling optimization, but this is what I'm talking about. There's like little things in here that I'm doing a lot. I'm sorry, is that a... I don't like this. Also, if this is the end of the level, I don't think it is, because why would I get a checkpoint right here? There must be one more thing. Okay. Okay, he didn't let me swap. I have questions about this rail system that I don't want answered. Oh. Bum bum ba-da. Do 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 do. And that's how your small intestine works, everybody. Okay. I'm also currently sad because I apparently missed a bunny. Did I really miss one? I mean, I guess I didn't know the secrets were there, so it's probably at the very beginning. But I missed a bunny. Oh. Oh. We've also had an issue with this game having game walls in really weird spots. And not in others. This game is just inconsistent at times, which isn't the end of the world, but yeah. Okay, so we missed one secret bunny here. I didn't press B to interact. I don't think so. I think you just need to go through the level. I think that's all bonus stuff. It's like the Yoshi coins. The gold icons would be the Yoshi coins. The secret collectibles are the flowers, and then there's probably bonus levels based on getting so many of the bunnies. If I had to guess. It's a pretty sizable world. And you can select character anytime. I don't think it changes anything. I think you just need to beat the level. It's just all bonus stuff. So it's not too bad if it is a... I mean, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that this game is meant for kids. And we're talking younger than Spyro age kids. Right, where Spyro would have been about... You were expected to be about 12 to play Spyro. We're talking younger than that. We're talking more... Probably Rayman.
The forest is full of Mokies. What a disaster. Be careful.
I mean, left is the way to go, but... I don't know if there's like a point to the currency yet, which I mean it could just be score, but I feel like I'm supposed to be collecting it. The other way was the way I was meant to find secrets. Which I think this would also be a thing. If one of the ways is clearly the way to go, which is to the right, don't put an arrow here. If this is clearly going to be the wrong way, don't put an arrow there, and then my brain goes, go the wrong way. Or do they both go there? And it's because of this. It may be just because there was a small secret that I could also see, but... And now we're up here. Don't see anything special. I don't move with the platform when I jump. Okay, we're still not to where the other one was. Yeah, no, the left way was the secret way. They shouldn't have put an arrow on the left. If that was the way I was going to get everything, they shouldn't have put an arrow on the left. Again, I don't think any of this is bad. This is just very much like... I'm not sure why I'm being challenged in spots. I don't feel like I should be with the vibe this game gives off. But then some areas are just really difficult. What do you mean, Raxon? I don't know what that sentence means. Oh, is it in early access? No, I don't think so. I can double check, but... No, it's out. This is full release. And that's kind of thing. I think my odd comparison I'm gonna make to this is Gianna Sisters, which isn't inherently a bad game, but it is an incomplete game, and I am reminded heavily of it while I'm playing this. Gianna Sisters was originally a Mario 2D side-scroller clone for the SNES. And from the SNES. I don't remember if the original was for the SNES. I just remember it was a clone of the Mario that was... I like the recovery method for when I get stuck on a ledge. But yeah. I keep getting stuck on ledges, which isn't a good sign. Okay, that was new. I shouldn't be able to hit that when I'm on top of it. Like, I feel like I'm just trying to pick on too many things when I say these things, but I'm really not. I'm just... These are, like, kind of base platformer things, and I think these are important conversations to have. I don't have any complaints about being full release, but I do think there needs to be a clear sign that they are planning to update it, because a full release to me usually tells me I shouldn't expect any significant changes, and right now, I really want to see significant changes. I kind of want to watch, I want to watch a younger kid play this. I think is where I'm at right now. I would like to watch a 10-year-old play this. Or, honestly, the target audience to me feels like 8 years old. Maybe. I'd like to see an 8-year-old play this. And I want to see how it goes and what they explore for. And I know there are reasons you would do, like, additional stuff to kind of raise the appeal for... Wait. Wait. This is important. I need to go back down here. Okay. That says X. That means press X. If I press X, nothing happens. I can hit it from the... I can't hit it. I can't hit this. I can't hit this using the button that's telling me to hit. This is a problem. This is a problem. Hey, Artisy. I have to ground pound it, Which I don't mind doing. I don't mind doing that, but that is the wrong button. No, I get what you're saying with the X mark the spot, but they've been marking things in the game anyway. Like for the button presses, there's been a lot of signs that are like press this thing, and I'm like okay. But yeah, I can't hit these with the buttons they're showing. I'm very conflicted with this. I'm not even... See, here's the thing. I don't even care enough to pick up those orbs because I feel like I'm not going to get most of them anyway. Which is a weird spot to be in. Okay.
Remember that you can easily jump from wall to wall to reach higher places.
Okay. I think control-wise, I think the best comparison might be Jak and Daxter, but I think the AoE on the attack. I understand. Okay, this is a genuine, like, simple thing, right? The attack I have, at least visually, is just past my fingertips. Give me a bigger range. I don't know if I can hit further than that, but I want a bigger range. Like, if you want that to be fun, make it bigger. Right? Like, make that a little bit bigger. Because I've already been hit by a lot of enemies that I don't feel like I should. I'm stuck. That is 5 times I've been stuck. I don't know what the range is on it. If I... where's my range? Okay, the range is bigger than it shows. They need to make the sparkle bigger. They need to make the sparkle bigger. The range isn't bad, but the visual for the range feels bad. At least with this character. I feel like this is one of those situations where I should be that annoying person in the forums posting like screenshots and explanations and deep dives into why things are done the way they are and things like that in platformers and games and whatnot. But I don't want to be that person. You stole my camera from me! Camera got stolen. So we're actually referencing Crash Bandicoot? Well, at least that's a Crash Bandicoot reference to me. That one didn't have the X on the boards to break. The rest of them have. That's the first one without it. I don't know if they forgot it or if they've decided they're not doing it now. But that is suddenly different than the other ones. If we're not doing it, it's fine, but if I see another one that suddenly has it, I'm going to be bothered. Ow. I can't tell what the hitbox is for the attacks. I'm just looking at this like, I don't know. That can't be the way I was meant to do this. Unsure about the whole motivation for the character player. So the opening, I mean, you were here at the beginning. Wait, did I just... What happened there? Our motivation is to help save the bunnies, which is to me enough of a motivation. Wait, what happens? No, this is actually important. What? This bugs me. These aren't rails. This needs fixed. Whatever's happening here, the railing does nothing. There's no point to a railing if I can walk over it. Yeah, like... This is rough. I also apparently missed a token. As you can see, I have the second token. But I no longer care. There's enough problems happening that I no longer care about trying to get everything. Like, I'm gonna try, but now I just want to go see the next levels and see if they get better. Which, I don't like being in that mindset, because I feel like... What language... Can somebody tell me what language this is? Is this Italian? Have you seen what they've done to the village? Crad and his Mokies have been here and destroyed everything. What a mess. The game... I don't remember if it was the game devs or a publisher. I'm gonna have to double check this. I gotta look. It's okay, it is Spanish. It means beach forest. Okay. But I was approached by I think it was the publisher, and they gave me the key like 2.5 months ago. But then I was sent an email asking me not to play the game because of some big issues that they needed to sort out before they shared it. So this is already improved upon whatever the big issue they were having was. But like, I don't know, I'm also like, I'm thrown off because like we had that old woman character that was in the first area, and I don't understand why why does she have 8 legs? And maybe it's a reference to something in Spanish culture? I don't know, but she had 8 legs. And that was never touched on. She's the only character that doesn't seem to be human that isn't the bunnies. I mean, other than the people protecting the bunnies or me.
Watch out. That Moki has protections, and your spins won't affect them. Try using the stomp to attack them from above.
Okay. I like that that works, but I also don't understand why that works. Maybe if there was like a flat shield on their back. Okay, they don't have anything on, but if they had like a flat shield on the back or a flat platform, maybe that would read better, but that just feels weird. I don't know. I might be being overly critical on some of these. Like, this is the thing. I feel overly critical at times on this, but I think the game has put me severely into the mindset of everything needs critique now. And I really don't like that I'm in that mindset, but... Like, I don't know why I need to ground pound them. I don't know why I can't just jump on them. I feel like just jumping on them would be enough for them. But I guess jumping on the regular Mokies also doesn't work? I don't know. Things feel wrong. Things feel not correct. Like, can I just jump on you? What happens? Okay, because I can't jump on the regular ones, that's fine. But I almost feel like I should just be able to jump on them. I don't think the ground pound feels necessary. But yeah, they aren't making cute enough noise. They are making noises. I did turn sound down a little bit. But they don't make a noise there. They don't make anything that sounds like they're making a noise. It sounds like a bounce noise. It doesn't sound like a creature noise. Y'all might say I'm saying too much. Wait. I can walk that fine, but if I run, I get stuck. Oh, I feel like a jerk with some of the... Yeah, no, it did it there too. It hung me to the right. What is... Oh, like the ones that are in the cages, like if there was a cry sound or something to kind of guide me? Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, no, this is just... We do get coyote time. They did that right. I was testing it there. I don't know if you noticed, I was doing really bad on the jumps. Watch. Like, I will intentionally miss the jump. But they give you a lot of coyote time, so they did that right. They did proper with the camera. They damped the Ys, so it's not like locking the camera to my movement. There are some things that are really good here. This is the thing. There's some things that are really good here, but there's gameplay things that are just lacking. I still can't believe I missed a bunny token at the very beginning or something. Okay. That put me back down here.
Hold on
I want the
tight.
roll mechanic to be
It's
used more.
Time to fly.
I was supposed to hold that the entire time. I found the last one because the controls did not say hold left trigger. They just said LT, and I just okay, tap it, and I'm good. Nope. I somehow did that great on accident. Okay. Why did it shake sideways? Vertical shake for that. It's going down. Sorry. There's rascals hidden seeds up here, but there must be some way to get it down. Okay. Yeah, some of this just doesn't read well. That feels like the end of the level, right? I'm gonna assume that's the end of the level and go back down. I thought I was about to go Sonic Boom on that and just keep going. Wait. Okay. I was making sure I didn't have the Sonic Boom glitch where if you pause it, it counts you as being grounded. I have to hold left trigger. Oh, I can guide it. That's cool. Where am I now? But I think my biggest problem right now is rope fences. Like if I were to able to get one thing fixed on this quickly, it's the rainbow. Not rainbow. It's the rope bridges. Why can I crouch? Why is this a mechanic? I can roll from that, and then I don't go back in. I can't jump from it. I can't attack from it. Chat. I think I feel mean because I can sense the heart in this game, and I think that's what's getting me. If I couldn't sense the heart, I don't think I'd be complaining. But I can tell they care, and I want to critique a bunch, and I feel bad about it. Okay, there. Oh, that's the end of the stage. I can see the end. Okay. I can actually see the star there. Whee! Terrain is clipping through the end of the slide. It's a small thing. Okay. Why? That just teleported me up. It wasn't a new area. It teleported me up. Yeah, no, they have done a fantastic job of this, of making the Birch Forest look big. Like, I am not faulting the level design. The art direction's good. All of that is fantastic. They've done a great job on that, but the gameplay just isn't done. Also, again, that currency's gone. And I can't collect those. So don't let them land on the terrain. Just make them fly out of me and fall through the ground. Don't make them bounce on the terrain. If I can't pick them up, make them go. That's a mechanic? I knew I could hit the logs. I didn't know I could hit, or I knew I could hit, walls. That explains where I missed the first bunny thing. Okay. Didn't know I could hit those. Game, we gotta stop meeting like that. Because that hurts. Every time I get hung on a ledge. The X is... No. Because X... So, Rolly. X meant attack. But there were things earlier. There was a rock painting that had a purple X. And I didn't... That was just a mark on the wall that I had to match a button for. This one meant break it. But then there was also one that I needed to break that didn't have the X on it. The X is inconsistent. There's a bonus game? Is that because I got all of them? Oh. Okay. Some explainer text would have been nice. I figured it out, but I like the UI design on the bonus text. Also, wait, did I just get bonus 200? I just got an entire, like, I got more from the bonus game than I did the entire level.
I've built a vehicle to take him on. I call it the Tatanet. It's the fastest machine I've ever built. But we need Oki shields to make it fly.
The X was on a wall, on the tree, on the bouncing platform. The X at the end was on a tree that I needed to hit to knock it over. That one was telling me to knock it over. It's been on breakable walls, but not always. But every time it's been press X to hit it. Except for the platforms, which are press B. And my assumption there is actually that they changed what the button was. Like maybe ground pound was originally that and then X, which would make sense. If my ground pound was jump then X, that would make sense, but it's not. And it's jump and then B, or yeah, no, sorry, it's jump then B to ground pound. If it was jump and X, it would work, but it's not. So I feel like they changed the meaning of it, or they rebound it.
Go, Tatanet.
Tatanet. Okay. Why do I have an evade? Is there gonna be enemies? I'm fine if there are, but... Did I win? Also, why can't I just pull up? Okay. I still don't know why I would evade. Can I just do this? Nope, no description, just controls in the bottom right corner. No, granted, it did have controls, but... Okay. What happens if I go up here? Nothing. There's no... We can change our costume, which is neat. I do like that. I can't go there, okay. I don't think you... I feel like just a pop-up at the beginning that maybe said collect stars would have been good. Yeah, it was a nice change of pace, and it was optional. It was off the main path, so if you don't want to play the weird side games, you don't have to. It was also nice. But yeah, so this is B. But this is jump B, which I guess makes sense because it's a crouch, right? But this is attack, and then there's a jump attack, which also makes sense. But that's why the flowers that I need to ground pound on should have a B on it and not an X, right? Like, that's the little issue there. And we'll see if it pops up again where we're dealing with things not marked that should be. What is... Okay. That... Was there an easier way to get up here, or did I just... Oh, okay, those clouds. If I see the cloud, I can create a floating platform. Got it. That's fine. We're teaching me new mechanics, I guess. I almost want like a slide kick. Knew it. I also... I have trouble with this. I understand that when it's lighter, it has terrain here. But water kills me when I can't swim. My character cannot swim. Which I think is an important thing to note here. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's things that feel inconsistent or, like, hard to judge. Like, why is the range on that so big? Also, this is something I found funny. Right? If I go here and jump, I don't have to make the jump. If I clip the side, which is nice, but it throws me, and I think that's part of why I'm having these glitch falls that I keep running into. Like where I'm like hanging on the edge. Like what was that? Why do you have... Wait. Am I allowed to walk down here? This is what I mean! I know they're teaching me mechanics, but... Oh yeah, no, that one glitch has happened to me so many times. I think we're up to 7 times I've hung off a ledge at this point where I should have died. 7 times. Still don't know what that currency's for. Are there shops? Do I use that to buy upgrades? I don't know. Okay. Okay, we got a bunny token. That's good. I don't know what they're called, but we got a bunny token. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. These enemies also have the same issue that I have with... Oh. Wait, can I consistently do this? I'm starting to wonder if it's an intentional feature of the game when you might miss a jump, but... There's something... Wait, is the house... Wait. Is the house square? The house is square. Okay. Every house is square, not... I feel bad. That's a fun mechanic. I will respect that one. But see, again, that has an X, which I guess maybe the X means impact? It might mean hit, right? Maybe the X means hit. And if we view it as meaning hit, that's fair, but it might be better to put like a target. Because if it's supposed to mean hit, target would be like a target would be perfect. right, rather than X because it just coincides with the X button. That's probably what it is. Also, how have I not found a single cage? And I want to be clear, this is a controller recommended game and only has support for Xbox controllers. So it does bring point that X is going to be one of them. X's aren't going to be on both, but it's not like it could be jump and they need to swap them if they're only allowing the one anyway. Little tunnel, okay. Oh, with the weird log! I hate that log. It confuses me. Oh, fell again. Y'all. I'm losing my mind. I don't want to be losing my mind. Okay. Got the bonus. Okay. Now I gotta grab the kite. That is a hold. Not a tap. Finally found one of the cages. In this stage. I'm allowed in this one. No! I wasn't allowed in that water. I could have sworn I would have been allowed in that water. I was gonna run around in it. That one? Nope, too deep. Okay. Okay. I want to go to a much later level. I want to go to a much later level. I want to see what this game is like endgame. That hit me going to the right. Why did I fly left? I feel bad. I feel bad. I think I feel extra bad because they gave me the key. This isn't a game I bought, right? This isn't a game I bought. It's a game they gave me to check out and share with y'all. And I do think it has promise. I do. I think there's a lot of promise here, but it needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of cleanup and repair and adjustments and... Like, when I miss a jump, Like, if I'm hitting that weird spot where I'm hanging on the edge of the jump, I should just fall, right? It shouldn't be a consistent thing that I can just do this. That shouldn't be a thing. I also want to be clear. I'm not holding a direction right now. I am just holding run. If I let go of run, still? No, I am not pressing a single button. Oh, we eventually fell. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's not like I'm being weird about the controls or like I'm pressing anything weird. I'm not pressing anything. And then I made a comment about not having enough checkpoints, right? In the first stage, not having enough checkpoints. There is a checkpoint here. No enemies. 2 jumps. And a checkpoint. I'm being shot with a cannon. I understand the second checkpoint. We don't need the first one. I have mass respect for just reusing the same enemies repeatedly. Okay. Oh. Hey, Xing. I'm losing my mind. This game is so brilliant. Why? Why so many things? Yes, Xing, yes. The answer is yes. I know it was an or question. I know it was an or question. The answer is yes. None of this is rare. I'm stuck on a breakable crate. Okay. Wait, that's the end of the level? Wait, did I just skip? Did I just skip the end of the level? Please. I came this way, right? And hit that. I'm clearly meant to go up here. There's a bounce thing. And then the end's right there. There's an entire locked door mechanism down here.
Zing 14. Now that we're such good friends.
Oh, it's just for
we should
that.
get matching tattoos. What should we get? It can be temporary if you want.
This isn't even a skipped level. It's like most of this level is just optional. I gotta test something. Can I just... Game. Game. Game, please. No, I wasn't. I wasn't supposed to be able to walk on that ledge at all. The thing is, you're not... This is the thing. I shouldn't be able to jump out here. I shouldn't be able to walk here. I shouldn't be able to go over this tree. I shouldn't be able to go over here at all. This area should be just off limits. But instead, I could see under the stage. I can see that one of the bunny tokens is right there. Like, there should be a game wall stopping me from doing that. It should go up the height of the building and then extend off into the distance so I just can't go over there. Or remove the collision from the floor there and just let me clip through it. But honestly, it should just be a game wall that says, no, you can't go over there. Pretty standard thing. There's a seam in the floor here. Texture's misaligned. Not as big of an annoyance as other things, but... Okay. This level's concerning. Ow! Yay, I died! Here's another seam next to where I died. I'm just worried this game is gonna fall more and more apart the further I get into it. Hey, Teloria. Because, like, this is level 3. Wait. No, the end is over here, right? Yeah, the end's right here. The end is just right here. I could just end the level. Or I can go over here. Okay. Yeah, no, like, aesthetically this level is really cool. I appreciate a lot of what's going on here, but... What? You just shoved one there? That was just where they were? And again, I can go here. Why am I allowed to go here? Why am I... Like... Trees don't have hitboxes. Noted. And again, I love indie games. I love small games. I love seeing... What even? That's not hidden. Just a face is just missing. I'm gonna have to change games after this, y'all. I'm gonna have to change games after this. I can't have this just be my stream. We've had a really nice variety of levels, at least. Like, I feel good about the variety. But, like... Oh. Oh, it's a combo lock. Did y'all know that was a combo lock? With visual representations of the buttons being pressed? On the buttons? Make them glow! Light them up! Make these glow! I didn't know I was toggling them. I knew about the marked wall. The marked wall I understood. I didn't realize I was changing the ground. I didn't know I was changing the buttons. See, like, that one's like, the crown needs to not be highlighted. Okay. Got it. The crown needs to not be highlighted. And then it's like, oh, well, the X we found elsewhere needed to be highlighted. But what's the point of hiding those around if they're gonna put a board right here that just shows the two crossed off that don't need lit? What was the point? Why hide them around the stage at all if you're just gonna put this board here? Like, why? Why is the board here? If this board wasn't here or like didn't have them crossed out and just had them labeled, I'd be fine with it. But it crossed out the two that weren't supposed to be on. It crossed out the two that weren't supposed to be on. There's one right here that's open. It's that one. I want to be clear, I'm not mad, I'm sad. They can do better. None of this just doesn't feel thought out. It doesn't feel like they played it. It doesn't feel like they played their own game. It makes me sad. Also, watch this. Do I want to do the difficult platforming? Or do I want to just do this? Like... What? Why? I love video games. I love seeing what people can make. But... Playtest your game? And why am I allowed to walk on door frames but not windows? Who made this choice? Door frame had a hitbox, no hitbox. Arguably, I don't think I should have hitboxes on any of them, but I'm very confused why it's only one of them. Your game looks lovely. There's charm here. There's promise. But this is not... This is not done. Is that a boss? Where did that one go?
Perfect. We've reached a farmhouse where we can plant oki seeds. We need the special okis that grow from these seeds and the energy from a few moki balls to rebuild the connections between the islands.
You needed to rebuild the connection between the islands. And I'm guessing you're gonna be the one I talk to buy them. I need 7 moki balls, I'm assuming is what that first one is. Okay. And then I go here to do that. Which has 7? Morning, long legs. Watch out! Don't step on my orchard.
Excuse me, sir. Would you help me plant these seeds?
You can plant them right here if you want, but be patient. Water them regularly and make sure no one steps on the orchard. Okay. So the seeds are what I collected from the level. You told me to water them. I did not need to do that. That was immediate. This is really slow. Like, this is really slow. I think ideally what you'd want this to do is you'd want it to grab every single one from my inventory and put them all in, like, do, and then they'd pop out, do. But instead, I have to do this one by one by one. And I don't even have enough. Okay, what's the boss fight? What's the boss fight? How bad could it be? How bad could it possibly be? Okay. A jumping spider made of a pot with chestnuts in it? The level is flooding.
Run as fast as you can. The water is rising very quickly.
What would have happened if I just stood on those wood planks? Would they eventually have stopped working? Also, this area, if this area could fill up like this, we've got a major flooding issue going on. A very confusing upward rail grind. Socks. What's going on? Did I see that? There was a vertical line coming off of something. I want to redo this level and check something, though, after we beat it. She's an enemy now?! Why? Why is she mad at me? Still, why do you have 8 legs? I like that we're following the rule of 3. I do not understand her as an enemy. She didn't seem to be an enemy before. Why is she an enemy now? What? It timed out right before I hit her. Roly poly oly, small and short and round. I appreciate that they auto-lock on, I guess. Why is she mad at me, though? She wasn't mad at me in stage 1. She just chatted with me. No, she's throwing explosive chestnuts. I don't know if that's better. They're roasted chestnuts. And sweet potatoes? One of the two? The level's called chestnuts and sweet potatoes, so it's one of those. I think they're chestnuts. Maybe, no, there's I don't know. They're chestnuts or sweet potatoes. I don't know. There's also a weird scene going on. I don't know how aware of it y'all are, but when that cloud goes across the edge of the terrain, the particle effect breaks. There's like a little line going through it. It's super minor. I don't think most people would care, but it is just a particle visual glitch. Like, watch along the edge of the platform. It may not show up because I've got it scaled down for y'all on stream slightly. So that pixel may just fully disappear. There's a little seam just right where the cloud goes across the terrain. I don't know what's causing that. Come on. I'm not allowed to run through its legs, apparently. Why did she have so many legs? Why were you evil? Like,
I feel this
you were there at the beginning.
strange sensation. King Crad was inside my head. He made me angry with everyone.
See, I feel like this would have been a good way to introduce her character. Not have her in the first stage, just chilling. Make me fight her and then go, oh, it's not actually like, oh, sorry, I was under a spell.
Thank you so much.
She's missing. Can we find her? I don't know. I don't know.
And thank you too, little one. I can see that you're a very special Okie.
Oh, that's your voice.
Thank you for these delicious chestnuts. Well, if you come back,
The face
another
on the
day, I'll make you some
on the
nut
pot
baguettes
there
that will blow your mind.
reminds me of rabbits just going. Eh.
I can't wait to taste them.
I really gotta quickly look up from Mario. Nabbit. Nabbit. I spelled it wrong. Nabbit. Because for some reason, all I can see is Nabbit. I'm wrong, but all I see is Nabbit. I was thinking Nabbit even had the X on its chest. Or, it's the... Wait. Ravio. Ravio is who I'm thinking of from Legend of Zelda.
Jeez. How could you beat me?
We got cutscenes?
Great! You have recovered a golden seed. These are the most special seeds and can only be planted on Corellia Island. Unfortunately, Corellia has been completely cut off. You will have to find a way to get there.
Corellia. Why does that take so long? I mean this genuinely. Why does that take so long? You could just teleport me there. Okay, we have a shop. We actually have something to spend our currency on. Did you bring me stars for I'm buying that. I'm just gonna buy everything, but... I mean, I don't mind teleports, but that's too short of a distance to have that. Like, I feel like that would work well if I was locked to the grid. Right? Like, if I could only walk on the grid and only go, like, left and right, right? Like, if I could only follow this line, but I'm not restricted to that line. If you restricted me onto the line and just made me move between the points, going in there and teleporting me down there, okay, cool. But the fact that I could just hop over the wall. Like, I don't know. I don't... Given, I think part of this that also needs acknowledged is it's a $20 game. Which, while $20 is typically where I say it's fine, this doesn't feel done. This doesn't feel complete. This doesn't feel like something... Given what you have seen here, if I had bought this game, we were at the 2-hour point. If this is what I had seen... I probably would have refunded it. Now I was given it for free. I don't get refunds, but if this is what I was experiencing, I would have refunded it. Because this doesn't feel complete. This doesn't feel like it should be sold as a full title. And I think that's what's bugging me most. And then this is just another area. And like, okay. A lot of people are going to explore, right? A lot of people are going to wander around really far. I'm glad to see it. Wait. Why am I over here? Why am I over here? Why? What? You teleport me to the last level I went to when I changed my character? Why would you do that? $20 is usually the price point that I will say every game is worth. And I think I do agree with this. I think every game is worth $20. But the game has to be done. And this isn't done. I see so much heart in this. I really do. But like, I'm gonna go into a level really quick, and I'm not gonna do this to actually show off the level. I'm gonna go into this level, right? And the reason I'm going in here... I'm gonna skip that little trailer. So I can run, and there's a roll. Am I moving any faster when I roll? Probably a little bit. There's sprinting. I actually am slowing down, I think, when I roll. Make the roll make me move faster. That way people who want to rush through it can. Make movements, make everything feel a little better. Hey, Otter. But right now, none of this feels good. Like, I'm gonna jump at this wall and I'm gonna get stuck on top of it. Watch. if I go right here and go, what? There we go. Like, I shouldn't know I'm gonna get stuck just for running at a wall. Why? Imagine if they didn't. Here's the thing. I think they coded in a thing that if you're falling too long, that it makes you jump. Because I'm not pressing jump. Which to me means they knew this was happening. Right? Like, they knew that issue was happening, and they're just like, that'll work. I don't know. It doesn't feel good. And, like, in the first level, I was running over railings, and it wasn't even me trying to run over it. They just put a railing there and then had a turn. I'm like, run at it, and I flipped over the edge. Like... What? Oh. 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 Okay, we found the top of how high I could go, at least. How high can I go? I think this is as high as I can go because there's a curve at the top that's pushing me away. I feel like this game is a speedrunner's curse and wet dream. Like... It's been a while since I've played a game this flawed that I don't hate. Because again, I think this is the thing. I don't hate this game, but it's not done. And I think that's part of the problem. It's a genre that there's a lot of greats in, right? Like, I'm gonna put this under mascot platformer, right? This is a mascot platformer. This is your Crash Bandicoot. This is your Sonic the Hedgehog. This is your Mario. This is all of that, right? I think we can agree that that's what this is, right? This is your Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. This is your Pac-Man world. But this is... Well, I have mixed feelings on the whole idea of making glitches features, but this is definitely something that's coded to keep you from dying when you miss a ledge and it's not working. Like, what happens if I run into the gate from this side? No! I could be soft-locked from stuff like this. Okay. I mean, I guess this isn't a soft lock spot, but this is like, or I mean, at least it isn't a hard lock, but... Hey, Gemmeling.
Amazing.
It's all good. I
Gemmeling
appreciate you
just
popping in.
subscribed to us for another month. That's 16 now.
We're just exploring very broken game. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong for going, I shouldn't be able to climb up walls. Also, wait. Why is that even there? I can make that jump. Oh my god. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm all for the, There's promise here. There's promise. There's good things in this game. I really hope they keep updating it. I do. But so many things feel unnecessary or incomplete or really easy to cheese, and not in a fun way, but in a why way. Like me hanging off the edge of roofs. The buildings being clearly round, having square hitboxes. Walls that I can walk over. NPCs that I'm supposed to talk to that it's easier to run into them than... That it's easier to run into them than it is to talk to them. And when you run into the NPCs, it makes you bounce upward off of them and off the railing into another platform. In level 1! Like, that was in level 1! Like, why? Like, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab this really quick. I just want to show you this.
Hello? Is anyone there? King Krat has captured Kuroki. Our world will not last without its energy source. We need help. Follow the path to reach the village.
Okay, got the first one. It knocks over the tree. We're good, right? Then we have an area down there that was just for a star. That's fine. I don't care. But, like... We go here. Go here. And then town's right here. I want to show people who showed up late. Like, this is level 1. It is level 1. We've got everything.
Hello.
Help. King.
Okay. Okay.
Go. Ice.
Okay. Cool.
And now?
But now we go... Like, it doesn't take long, and what's gonna happen... What's gonna happen is we're gonna get here, and we're gonna find a rope... There's occasional rope railings, right? And there's gonna be NPCs, and this is what gets me. Skip that.
Oh no! King Krat has blocked the tunnel. You will have to find another way.
It's fine. Go here. There was the bunny token that we already had. Go up here, go up here, go up here. Right? No big deal here, but... I'm also, like, missing one of them, and I don't know which one I'm missing, but I don't care enough. I know they're Mokies! I do appreciate the diegetic text there, like, actually flowing in from the environment. That's cool. But... Where are we looking? Not here. I'm trying to see where the one I missed was.
Remember to collect the negative energy in the form of Moki balls.
Why?
When we transform them into Kuroki energy, they will help us rebuild the bridges.
Okay, I want to show you. This was major complaint 1. This is a wall! Why is there a wall here? There's no wall here, but that's a wall. There's an invisible wall there. Can I climb this? Yeah, no, they put... They don't need one. Just follow the fence all the way up and then stop me from jumping over it. It's fine. But, like, okay, watch this. Try to talk to her. If I press, like... I need to approach her. Unless I'm walking. Even when I'm walking. I have to stop before her. But, like, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna run and then do that. She should have a cylinder hitbox, not a Not a capsule. There's the one I missed. See, and that one says punch. They don't all say punch. That's what I assume. Like, I assume that there was a leftover wall there or something, but... fix it. You know? This is a full release. And then, I can go in this water, which is misleading because I can't go in all water. Those buttons, just to be clear, that button had a target on it. Right? It tells me A, B there, but that one had a target. Most things that I need to hit have an X. Go. Go. Secret area doesn't matter. It only pays out 5 stars. There's a weird log creature over there. I died. But there was a rope railing, and I don't remember if it was this stage or the second stage, but there was a rope railing. It's probably the second stage, knowing my luck. But I hit the rope railing. Thanks, game. I hit the rope railing, and they don't have the same hitboxes. Thanks, game. Got a lot of air there. Was it the second level that had it? I'm sorry, I'm feeling more snarky the more I play, just because things aren't working correctly. And it's just, I don't know. Yeah, this is 100% full release. They delayed the release too by like a month and a half or a month. I was originally given a copy of the game to play before release, and then they said, "Do not do it," and canceled. They're like, "No, don't do it for." I wasn't allowed to do it until the 15th of last month. I think is when they had delayed it to, and I just hadn't got around to it. And I don't know how much they've patched since then. I should double check that. Okay, I don't think the railings are in this one, but... yeah, and I think what we may be looking at is a situation of they may have been running low on funds. I'm not saying that is what happened, but I've seen that case where games will release early to get more funds to do more stuff with it, which is fair. I don't blame people for doing that, but... I want to see the update history. How are we looking on this game for the update history? Oh. Yeah. Dracomar, okay. We had an apologies on April 2nd that they're delaying it for a few weeks, which is fair. And then they had the release on the 30th, and they've done nothing since. It seems... they've had 6 reviews, which probably doesn't help, which is probably why they're looking for more input. But, okay. Rope bridges. Rope bridges. Rope bridges, this is a good thing. Like, rope bridges should work exactly the same as fences, right? Like, you look at this rope bridge and you go, that should work the same as a fence. It should stop me. Its hitbox should be taller than you'd think, right? Just so that way I can do it. Problem is, they don't do anything. They don't do anything. And it's not a small not do anything. It's... I don't know why they're even there. Like, it doesn't slow me down. It doesn't redirect my momentum. I just step over it like it's a pebble. Which I assume it's because they gave kind of a built-in step height, so there's any terrain changes you can easily walk. Because the way these pieces work, right, is they're circular pieces that they're actually stacking on each other to make the platforms. Which makes sense, so when you're lining them up and you put some of them next to each other, you can just quickly have the player walk between the two. How far is that bee gonna follow me? Wow, you don't have a home. Okay. But yeah, see, that has a target. So the purpose, like the ways to interact with things are inconsistent. If that had a cross on it, maybe I'd understand more. But I feel like they should have just put. They should have put the same target on everything rather than X's, because that feels like I'm supposed to hit the button. Which I guess this one is basically a changeable prompt. If I use ASWD, yeah. So it changes if I press ASWD there to whatever I used last. But because you're using X's to mark some things, that should be a target. Game lagged out there. That was new. Yeah, so like right here, the terrain is actually two overlapping ones that have a slight bump there. So that's the walkover thing, that the problem that's happening with the fences, right? Like I'm skipping the fence because of that little alignment choice. It's not necessarily wrong, but you need to make the hitboxes on the fences bigger in order to counter it. It's not a horrible thing, but it is causing problems. And again, that is a hit me button rather than a press X. And to me, that reads as a press X. I also want to specify, because as you saw that it did show keyboard controls, as much as I say that it's clearly meant to be a it's an impact marker, the reason I would misconstrue it is because this game is, we highly recommend you play this with a controller. So I would want to play it with a controller, but which makes that confusing. But that has a target. There's other things that don't have a target. They should have a target on every single thing that I'm meant to ground pound or punch, rather than using a cross, because I'm going to hit the cross every time. Right? Like, it's a bad UI choice, because that's a different button than what I'm pressing. Also, the particles should be emitting slightly lower than the platform. That's a minor glitch. I think that might be coming off of my feet. Not actually related to thing, but still a problem.
Remember that you can easily jump from wall to wall.
I want to this is the spot. So this right here, right? If I don't turn fast enough, watch what happens. So if I just go here, whoop. Like, I get that, like, I did technically run over that, and that's on me, and I should slow down. The target audience for this game, as far as I can tell, is like about 8 years old. Which I am not complaining about that. 8-year-olds deserve fun platformers and things like that, and they deserve cute and safe games to play. They've done that. I think they're doing a good job of that, other than naming one of the characters Fock. And I'm not joking, the character's name is FOC. And that is a playable character, and I immediately saw the name, and I immediately said I can't play as this character. But yeah, this is a problem. The ease at which I can just walk over this railing is a big problem. Oh! Oh? Okay, I can walk over some. I can walk over some of them. But I have to sprint over other. Oh. I can't go over that one. I can go over that one. Thanks, game. That saved me. Like... I can't go over these unless I go dead center. I'm falling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't hate this game. This is the wall I was talking about, though. Why isn't this wall marked? Why is there no cross icon on this wall? Every other breakable wall has had a marking before and after this. Not that one. And like here, this is why I'm saying you shouldn't use the cross on things. Look, to me, that's another cross. That's not one to hit because those are bone shaped. They need to use targets. They need to use targets like they've used elsewhere. How easy is that to do? I don't know. The level design is good. Like, the level design, fantastic. Wonderful. Nailed it. Character design, pretty good. The story, I have no care about any of the characters going on. I don't understand why you showed the old lady to me early. Maybe having a hub world would have been better than a hub map. Where maybe like the characters I'm saving are all collecting. Maybe all of the rabbits, the Mokies, or whatever they're called when they're saved. Maybe all of them are collecting in one area and I go visit and I get to see the progress I've done. And then I can see where they are and I can go to that section of the map as a teleport. But none of this feels good. Visually, they nailed it. Playability, it's just not there. And I want it to be. Also, this is a little weird, right? Like, I unlocked that path to the left by getting all of the things. Is that like Star World? Is that Star Road? Oh, I can't go across this. Oh, those are cumulative. So, because I only had 7. I thought I spent the 7, but apparently they stay with me, so I have 10. So that's not a power level thing? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, why are none of the signs translated? Why is Jagged Mountain lowercase? What's this area look like? Do we have a new region? Because I've left the region I was in. I beat a boss. Does it visually look different? It kind of does. It's got grass now. And brick. We've become Minecraft. We have a magnet ability. I love the UI work. Whoever did the UI design, I love you. You did fantastic. UI designer, props. So much respect. I love whoever did the UI. Genuinely. I'm not joking. Whoever did the hitboxes on things though, we're gonna have words. Okay. I'm just kind of running through the area because there's clearly more things. It's also really funny how much I can just ignore the enemies. And platforms and everything. And I just have to acknowledge I'm getting stuck on walls for no reason. I don't understand so much right now. And I want to. But I don't know if the game wants me to understand. But like a lot of these things they're creating platforms for, I can just jump across. Like they're not even... See, again! Cross on it! The cross icon. They need to replace all the cross icons with targets. Because it's not cross to hit it. It's cross to hit the vertical ones, but not the horizontal ones. But it doesn't scream target. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I just can't. I've got to call it. I appreciate y'all hanging with me for this chaos. I don't know if I'm going to leave a review or not. I feel like I should, but the amount of things I would put in a review feels like I would be over the top and doing too much. I know that the publisher that gave me the key was like, hey, let us know what you thought about the game so we can relay it to the dev. And I want to, but I don't know if I want to write that much. The hitboxes are rough. It's confusing. Things aren't balanced. Like, I can walk through too many walls. I don't know. I don't know. There's promise. I see promise in it. I do. I see a future in it. I just... That future is not with me. It's not you, it's me. Oh my god. I just... Oh. I just don't know. I'm gonna send you away. I'm gonna send you to Pank. Pank is playing Call to the Lamb. I do appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the resubs. You've been lovely. I'm sorry I'm kind of frazzled, but my brain can only do so much. Go be kind to Pank for me. I appreciate y'all a ton, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some food, and I'm gonna go cry into my pillow. I love and appreciate you. I hope you have a good one. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.